Our children are their property. It's why, despite mass parental protests, Premier Kathleen Wynne doubled down on her radical sex ed curriculum, a sex ed program that begins for kids as young as 5 years old and introduces them to ideas like made-up gender theory and anal intercourse before they're even out of grade school. I mean, Ontario's Liberal government loves co-parenting so much, they've even gone through great lengths passing actual legislation to remove the words mother and father from not only our birth certificates, but from all provincial legislation altogether. Kathleen Wynne's Liberal government is making a totally unprecedented intrusion into your home. Bill 89 codifies the Ontario government's belief that children belong to the state, not their parents. Little Tommy comes home from his 3rd grade class in Ontario, where he's just learned about all the new and made-up genders du jour. He then says, "Hey, Mommy, I'm a girl now. I don't like my penis anymore. I want boobies and new pronouns." In fact, according to Section 73, if you fail to provide the treatment or access to treatment that your child now demands, you are working against his or her interests, which include gender identity and gender expression, as outlined in Section 1. And so since your child is now considered a child in need of protection in the eyes of the state, according to Section 34, the Children Aid Society must now investigate you. Little Tommy is in need of protection by definition of the law because you have failed to use his new pronouns that he demands and provide him with hormone blockers. Then, according to Bill 89, a court is to issue orders with respect to care for your child, which can include, but is not limited to, placing your child in the care or custody of another person subject to the supervision of the society, or placing your child in interim or long-term society care. Bill 89 is, in and of itself, breathtaking in its embedded totalitarianism. Well, it gets worse. At any point, the minister in charge of the portfolio can make this Liberal government's home invasion more sweeping and more severe. That's because Bill 89 gives the minister massive regulatory powers in which at any point and for any reason, the minister can create regulations governing how service providers making decisions with respect to matters of your child's gender identity and expression in your home are to even be taken into account, and accordingly, how to conduct their jobs. Folks, I was floored the first time I read this bill. Bill 89 is an unprecedented government intrusion into Ontario homes. It is an unprecedented government intrusion into decisions about how families wish to raise their children. It pushes gender identity onto Ontario children. It makes unscientific gender theory the law of our homes. It grants the state sweeping new powers to remove children from their parents' and guardians' custody.
The ayes are 63, the nays are 23.
The ayes being 63, the nays being 23, I declare the motion carried.
Reading the bill, troisième lecture du projet de loi.
So, Ontario passes a bill basically empowering the government to seize children from quote-unquote abusive caregivers who disallow gender